and the jukebox bleeds out a dirty southern line. A man with a worn-out soul and a guitar full of scars plays stories in the silence between cheap cigars. Every note hits heavy like a freight train's cry, and the devil's in the corner with a knowing eye. You can feel the floorboard shake like the past won't ever break. It's whiskey, smoke, and neon fire, a blue-soaked dream and a heart's desire. Grit and thunder in a six-string scream, living loud inside a fever dream. Yeah, we're dancing on the edge of pain in a bar where the night won't change. Just rock and roll and a soul on loan in a Texas bar made of flesh and bone. Outside the wind cuts sharp like a razor blade sky. Inside there's a story every stranger won't deny. Boots hit the floor like a battle drum beat as the rhythm of the sound crawls up through your feet. Riff like thunder from a 7-8 aim, sweating out sins in a whiskey-drenched camp. The singer howls like a wolf on fire, riding that line between truth and desire. And every broken soul in here turns pain into gasoline and beer. Whiskey, smoke, and neon fire, a blue-soaked dream and a heart's desire. Grit and thunder in a six-string scream, living loud inside a fever dream. Yeah, we're dancing on the edge of pain in a bar where the night won't change. Just rock and roll and a soul on loan in a Texas bar made of flesh and bone. If the devil plays guitar, he's in this room tonight, trading souls for ribs under flickering light. Every heartbreak ever known gets set free in a roar of electricity and memory. Whiskey, smoke, and neon fire, burning higher and higher and higher. Blues and thunder in a rebel scream, tearing through the seams of a broken dream. We're alive in the chaos, lost but free, in a Texas bar where we're meant to be. Just rock and roll till the morning's gone and the night keeps singing its outlaw song. devil's thin air. just a guitar and a no-name band. Radio static sings songs of the past, a fast-living boys who'll never last. But I keep rolling where the dust won't settle, feet on the floorboards, heart made of metal. Every mile feels like a loaded gun, but I ain't turning back for anyone. It's midnight oil and broken strings, thunder hearts and worn out wings, blues in the blood, rock in the bones, singing to the dark when I'm all alone. Yeah, I burn, but I never fold in a world that's loud and cold. I'm a shadow on a southern road, riding that line where the wild winds blow. Small town lights like faded ghosts tell me stories of the ones who lost the most. Barroom mirrors and cigarette haze reflect the truth in 1,000 ways. A slide guitar cries like a wounded soul, drunk on rhythm out of control. Every chord is a battle I fight between the wrong damn path and the edge of life. And I don't care if I break or mend, it just keeps going till the bitter end. It's midnight oil and broken strings, thunder hearts and worn out wings, blues in the blood, rock in the bones, singing to the dark when I'm all alone. Yeah, I burn, but I never fold in a world that's loud and cold. I'm a shadow on a southern road, riding that line where the wild winds blow. If I fall, let the amp still scream, let the echoes carry what I mean. A life ain't measured in where you land, but the fire you hold in a shaking hand. There's midnight oil and broken strings, but I still believe in louder things. Blues in the blood, rock in the bones, I carve my name in rolling stones. Yeah, I burn, but I never fold in a world that's loud and cold. I'm a shadow on the southern road, and I'll keep riding till the end of the road. There's a storm in the rear view, growling my name. Wipers keep time like a slow-burning flame. This engine's been crying since Lord knows when, like a sinner trying to outrun his sins. I got rust on my memory, dust on my pride, and a radio preacher on the other side. But the road keeps whispering low and mean, like it knows every place that I've ever been. And I can't tell if I'm lost or plastic thread. A trucker hums like a tired old hymn while the night sinks deeper on the whiskey wheel. I see reflections in chrome and glass of every mistake that I let pass, but I keep driving, hands on fire, chasing the edge of my own desire. The past don't sleep, it just rides along, singing every wrong I've done so long. It's rust, blood, and highway lights burning through these sleepless nights, blues in my veins, rocking my soul, a broken heart on a rock and roll road. Yeah, I'm drifting where the wild winds cry, underneath that electric sky. No angel left to pull me through, just me, this guitar, and the truth I knew. Oh, if redemption's real, it's far behind, in the echo of a fender's grind. And if I fall before the dawn, let the highway sing my swan song. It's rust, blood, and highway lights still burning through these endless nights, blues in my veins, rocking my soul. I ride this fire till I lose control. Yeah, I'm drifting where the wild winds cry, no reason left to ask me why, just a man and a broken tune underneath the bloodshot moon. The bar clock's broken and just spins in pain, like a drunk old sinner trying to count the rain. Smoke hangs heavy like a loaded prayer, and the devil's picking chords in the empty air. I drop a coin in a jukebox that screams, spitting out fragments of forgotten dreams. Every song sounds like it knows my name, like it's been waiting for me all the same. In the mirror behind the bar don't lie, it shows who you are when you can't deny. It's the devil's jukebox at 3 a.m., playing every mistake I've ever been. Blues in the rhythm, fire in the wild, running on whiskey and restless desire. Yeah, the night keeps singing in a broken tone, like it knows I was never coming home. One more song and I might confess to the ghosts I keep in my chest. The guitar leans like a tired old man, full of stories no one understands. The bartender laughs, but his eyes look cold, like he's seen 1,000 souls get sold. Outside, the neon bleeds in the street, where regret and thunder and silence meet. And I swear I hear my name in the static hum, like Judgment Day has finally come. The night don't judge, it just lets you fall and collects the echoes of it all. It's the devil's jukebox at 3 a.m., playing every mistake I've ever been. Blues in the rhythm, fire in the wire, running on whiskey and restless desire. Yeah, the night keeps singing in a broken tone, like it knows I was never coming home. One more song and I might confess to the ghosts I keep in my the devil's real, he don't need horns. He just plays guitar when the soul is warm. And every note that drips from that sound is another man who never got found. It's the devil's jukebox at 3 a.m., still playing every version of where I've been. Blues in the ashes, fire in the wire, burning down slowly in a neon pie. Yeah, the night don't end, it just turns to stone, and I'm still here with the same old tone. One last song before I confess to the ghost in my chest. I guess I was born where the trains don't sleep at night, on the smokestack halos and flickering light. Mama said the world's a cold steel blade, but I learned to dance in the mess it made. I got thunder in my chest when the engines moan, in a heart that's been forged in a rattling bone. Every mile I take, something breaks inside, but I keep on driving with the changing tide. In the sky, I don't care if I survive, it just watches me burn alive. I was born under iron skies, where the truth cuts sharp and never lies. Blues in my blood, fire in my veins, riding through the wind and the pouring rain. Yeah, I'm loud, I'm lost, I'm far from gone, still singing my story on a broken song. Under iron skies, I stand my ground, even when the world keeps dragging me down. seen too many fights, spilled too many sins in motel lights. The amp still hums like a war machine, playing echoes of what I've been. There's a preacher on the radio talking shame, but I built my heaven in a different flame. A little chaos is all I need to make my soul feel something free. The road keeps calling like a ghost in steel, and I'll follow whatever I feel. I was born under iron skies, where the truth cuts sharp and never lies. Blues in my blood, fire in my veins, riding through the wind in the pouring rain. Yeah, I'm loud, I'm lost, I'm far from gone, still singing my story on a broken song. Under iron skies, I'll stand my ground, even when the world keeps dragging me down. Oh, yeah. If I fall, let the sparks still fly, let the echoes kiss the sky. A man ain't made of gold or fame, just the fire he can't contain. I was born under iron skies, where every dream either burns or flies. Blues in my blood, rock in my soul, a restless spirit that won't be controlled. Yeah, I'm broken, but I'm still alive, riding that edge where the wild winds dive. Under iron sky, I make my stand. A guitar in my hand, and fire in my hand. There's a windmill town where the nights run slow, where broken street lights barely glow. I park my soul at the edge of the square, with a half-tuned guitar and 1,000-yard stare. Smoke from my cigarette curls like a ghost, whispering names I used to know the most. Every corner here remembers my past, like it was carved in the concrete glass. And the wind don't ask where I've been, it just pushes me back again. It's cigarettes in the windmill town, where every dream just circles down. Blues in the silence, rock in the rust, fate turns to ashes, love turns to dust. Yeah, I'm stranded where the shadows crawl, talking to nothing in an empty hall. One more song and I might forget, but this town ain't done with me yet. 10 years ago is still ticking like it's got somewhere to go. A waitress hums a forgotten tune beneath a tired paper moon. I see my reflection in cracked glass panes, a map of choices and old remains. Every step I take feels borrowed and thin, like I'm walking through a life I've already been in. And the night just laughs at my name, like it knows I'm part of the game. It's cigarettes in the windmill town, where every dream just circles down. Blues in the silence, rock in the rust. Faith turns to ashes, love turns to dust. Yeah, I'm stranded where the shadows crawl, talking to nothing in an empty hall. One more song and I might forget, but this town ain't done with me yet. If I leave, the town stays here, like a scar that won't disappear. And every mile I try to run just drags me back into the sun. Set me free, or let this town keep holding me. Through the canyon of steel, like a memory you can almost feel. The station's empty but it's never asleep. It's got secrets it refuses to keep. I'm leaning on a suitcase full of broken time, with a ticket that don't feel like mine. The night conductor's got no face to show, just a lantern glowing low and slow. And the rails start singing my name, like they know I'm part of the flame. It's last call for the iron horse, riding through regret and remorse. Blues in the wheels, thunder in the frame. Every stop feels just the same. Yeah, lessons that still burn and burn. The carriage lights flicker like fading souls, telling stories of uncontrolled roads. A preacher sleeps with a bottle of gin, mumbling prayers shape I'm in. Outside the glass, the world moves fast, but this train is built to outlast the past. Every wheel turn drags me down deeper into this ghost town sound, and I swear I hear the iron sigh, like it knows I'm about to fly. It's last call for the iron horse, riding through regret and remorse. Blues in the wheels, thunder in the frame. Every stop feels just the same. Yeah, I'm running from what I can't deny. Underneath that rusted sky, all aboard, but there's no return. Just lessons that still burn and burn. Train don't stop at dawn. Where do all the broken go and belong? Maybe time ain't meant to heal, just to show you what is real. This last call for the iron horse, riding straight through fate's dark course. Blues in the wheels, fire in the ride, no place left to run or hide. Yeah, I'm lost, but I hear the call. Echoes crashing through it all aboard, but the end is near, and I'm still right here. Top road, preached by engines carrying heavy loads. I've seen saints with broken tires and rust, turning faith into gasoline and dust. The sky hangs low like a guilty man, washing sins off the empty land, and every mile I try to escape just pulls me deeper into fate. And the wind don't whisper forgiveness here, it just laughs at the sound of fear. It's the blacktop gospel of the damned, written in oil, blood, and sand. Blues in the engine, rocking the bone, a preacher screaming through a microphone. Yeah, salvation lost its way out here, where the truth gets swallowed by gear after gear. No hallelujah, no holy light, just headlights cutting through the night. I met a man at a desert crossroads sign, said soul for a better time, but time don't bargain, it just moves on, leaves you singing a half-forgotten song. He handed me a match and a worn-out map, said burn your past, don't look back. So I lit the edges of who I was, watched it vanish in engine dust, and the flames wrote stories in the air of everyone who ended up there. It's the blacktop gospel of the damned, no salvation, no promised land. Blues in the engine, rocking the soul, a restless fire I can't control. Yeah, redemption never came this far, only broken dreams and battle scars. No hallelujah, no holy light, just endless miles and endless night. If heaven's really lost my name, somewhere back in a burning flame, but I still ride, I still remain a ghost in motion through the pain. It's the blacktop gospel of the damned, carved in the wheels of a broken man. Blues in the engine, thunder in the ride, nothing left but the long divide. Yeah, I don't pray, I just move through. Every mile reveals the truth. No hallelujah, no holy light, just me and the road tonight. There's a highway carved through a sinner's dream, where the asphalt burns like gasoline. Neon crosses flicker in the pouring rain, calling out every forgotten name. I rode in with nothing but a battered soul, and a radio preacher losing control. Every mile felt like a deal I made with the shadows that refuse to fade. And the night don't care who you used to be, it just takes what it wants for free. Hey! On neon graves on Route 666, where the holy and the wicked mix. Blues in the tires, rock in the spine, every exit leads back in time. Yeah, I'm riding where the lost souls lights passing me by. A diner sign flickers like a dying star. Sell salvation in a mason jar. The waitress smiles, but her eyes are cold, like she's seen 1,000 stories sold. I hear laughter in the engine's roar, like it knows I've been here before. Every turn feels pre-written fate, every second just a little too late. And the road just bends like a broken prayer, disappearing into nowhere. On neon graves on Route 666, where the holy and the wicked mix. Blues in the ties, rock in the bone, a restless soul that can't go home. Yeah, I'm drifting through electric haze, lost inside these endless maze. No angels left in this burning sky, just shadows learning how to fly. Just a steering hand, and every soul that takes this ride leaves a piece of itself inside. On neon graves on Route 666, where hope and ruin start to mix. Blues in the engine, fire in the wheel, a truth too heavy to conceal. Yeah, I'm lost, but I feel alive in the wreckage of this midnight drive. No angels left in this burning sky, just me and the road saying goodbye. Bounty, thunder crawls low through the cotton fields, where every silence refuses to yield. I'm sitting on a porch with a cracked old guitar, watching lightning tear open the scars. The wind sings loud like a broken choir, feeding the night with electric fire. And I swear the storm knows my name, like we're both born from the same damn flame. It's still rain over Lone Star ground, where lost souls echo without a sound. Blues in the thunder, rock in the wind, a story of where I Lone Star sky, where even silence learns to cry. Blues in the weather, rock in the flame, calling out every name. Yeah, I'm not lost, I'm part of the storm, where broken things are reborn, and I stand where the lightning falls. Spinning faded voices that were never quite there. I'm riding shotgun with a memory and dust on a highway built from rust and trust. The moon's a broken record in a charcoal sky, I ever said goodbye, and the tires keep humming that ancient tune, like they know I won't be back too soon. And the past comes back in stereo sound, every mile just pulls me down. Oh, we're ghost riders on the vinyl highway, where the night don't care what the past might say. Blues in the engine, rock in the wheel, a fever dream that refuses to heal. Yeah, we're chasing echoes of a life gone wrong, riding forever on a broken song. No destination, no final call, just the sound of it all. Down, fade in and out, like it couldn't decide what it's about. A waitress smiled like she's seen this before, same lost faces walking through her door. I dropped a coin in a jukebox grave, it played a story I didn't want to save. Every chord felt like borrowed time, every verse like a warning sign, and the speakers bleed what I can't deny. Truth I left behind. We're ghost riders on the vinyl highway, where the truth gets lost in a noisy delay. Blues in the engine, fire in the sound, spinning like we're never gonna touch ground. Yeah, where echoes in a feedback storm, trying to remember what we were born. No beginning, no end in sight, just endless night. different face, a different name. We're ghost riders on the vinyl highway, where the music won't fade away. Blues in the engine, rock in the flame, calling out no one's name. Yeah, we're lost, but we still belong inside this broken, endless song. No goodbye, no final fall, just the sound of it all. Just the sound of it all. Dragging fire across the night, like a broken dream refusing to die right. Dead end town's got his eyes on the sky, but nobody here remembers why. I'm leaning on a bar that's seen better days, where the whiskey tastes like yesterday's haze, and the jukebox hums with a cosmic tone, like it's talking to me through the telephone. And the stars don't care if we stay or run, they just burn until they're done. It's a whiskey comet over dead end town, where every lost soul keeps spinning around. Blues in the gravity, rock in the flame, calling out no one's name. Yeah, we're dust in a neon sky so wide, right in the edge of the long goodbye. No salvation, no higher call, just the echo of it all. The preacher says the end is near, but he's been saying that for years. A waitress lights a cigarette slow, like she's waiting for the world to go. Outside the comet paints the dust in red, like every word we never said. And I swear the ground begins to hum, like something ancient is gonna come. And the sky leans down just to see us break, for reasons even gods can't fake. It's a whiskey comet over dead end town, where the lost keep circling round and round. Blues in the gravity, fire in the sound, where nothing here is truly found. Yeah, we're small, but we still ignite underneath that endless light. No escape, no final fall, just the pull of it all. let it burn just the same. I was never meant to be still obtain. Just a spark inside the flame. It's a whiskey comet over dead end town, spinning every story upside down. Blues in the orbit, rock in the spin, where everything begins again. Yeah, we're lost, but we still shine through in a sky that don't care what we do. No ending, no curtain call, just the fall of it all. Just the fall of it all. There's ash on the highway where angels don't go, just tire marks fading in a copper red glow. I've been talking to engines that don't speak back, riding the memory of a world gone black. My guitar's got dents from 1,000 nights, playing for shadows under flickering lights. And the desert wind sings a broken refrain like it knows every drop of my pain. And the road don't forgive what it takes. It just bends till something breaks. It's ashes of the steel-born road I ride, where truth and thunder collide. Blues in the engine, rock in the flame, calling out no one's name. Yeah, I'm running through a world turned gray, where yesterday won't fade away. No mercy carved in the midnight call, just the echo of it all. Saw a motel sign flicker and die, like it couldn't stand to say goodbye. A drunk prophet on a burned out chair swore the end was already there. I poured my sins in a gasoline stream, watched them vanish like a fevered dream. Every mile I leave behind still rides inside my mind, and the silence hums like a warning bell from somewhere deep in this empty hell. It's ashes of the steel-born road I ride, no place to run, no place to hide. Blues in the engine, fire in the soul, spinning out of control. Yeah, I'm lost, but I still shadow in the night, its ashes of the steel-born road I ride, where broken legends never die. Blues in the engine, thunder in the wheel, a wound that never heals. Yeah, I'm gone, but I still remain in the rhythm of the rain. No ending, no final fall, just the road and all. With a half-dream hanging in the heat, street lights flicker like they're losing faith on a road that forgot its name and place. I've been carrying storms in a worn-out chest, trying to outrun what I can't forget. Every time Mark tells the same old lie that I can leave this world behind, but the road just laughs when I push too far, says you are exactly where you are. I wear a thunder crown on broken asphalt, built from every wrong I ever called my fault. Blues in the engine, fire in the veins, riding through pleasure, riding through pain. Yeah, I don't kneel, I don't surrender, just a ghost in a chrome-plated blender. No kingdom here, no sacred ground, just the roar of the sound. Met a drifter praying to a rusted sign, said truth don't travel in a straight line. He laughed like a man who's seen too much sky and forgot what it means to ask why. I lit a match just to watch it fade, like every promise I ever made. The wind took it, didn't ask my name, like it knew we're all the same. And the night don't care who survives, it just keeps the engines alive. I wear a thunder crown on broken asphalt, every scar a rhythm, every loss a vault. Blues in the engine, rock in the bone, singing through steel and stone. Yeah, I don't break, I just transform into the heart of the storm. No throne, no crown, no final sound, just the ground. Just the ground. flame. I wear a thunder crown on broken asphalt, where every ending feels like my fault. Blues in the engine, fire in the soul, a story I can't control. Yeah, I rise even when I'm down. No king, no fear, no crown, just me and the roaring sound on broken ground. On broken ground. There's a choir of rattlesnakes under the wires tonight, singing hymns in the heat of electric light. The desert's breath is a furnace door, and I've been here knocking forevermore. My boots keep time with a ghostly beat on cracked up tar in the summer heat. Every mile looks like the last I rode, every signpost bends and erodes, and the wind don't whisper, it warns and shakes like it knows what the night can take. It's a rattlesnake choir under electric skies, where every truth wears a thin disguise. Blues in the dust, rock in the heat, a heartbeat drumming under tired feet. Yeah, the horizon's a burning line between what's yours and what's mine. No mercy found where the wild winds roam, just the road in the bone. Saw a tumbleweed roll like a restless soul, chasing nothing but a hollow goal. A broken radio spits out static prayers from forgotten towns and empty chairs. I lit a cigarette just to watch it glow, like a tiny sun nobody knows. And for a second the whole damn place felt like it was losing its face, and the silence cracked like a thunderhead, saying things that should be unsaid. It's a rattlesnake choir under electric skies, where the truth gets swallowed and time just dies. Blues in the engine, fire in the wheel, a wound that refuses to heal. Yeah, I'm walking through a world on fire, still feeding my own desire. No salvation where the wild winds roam, just the road and the bone. whisper it into the flame. I was never meant to settle or stay. passing through decay. It's a rattlesnake quiet under electric skies, where every dream eventually dies. Blues in the dust, rock in the sound, spinning the world around. Yeah, I'm lost, but I still survive in the heat that keeps me alive. No ending, no final dawn. Just the road and home. There's a blood moon hanging over broken amps, buzzing like ghosts in forgotten camps. The night air hums with a fractured tone, like every sound's got a life of its own. I'm sitting in a bar where the walls don't breathe, just neon prayers and cigarette grief. The bartender pours like he's counting sins, and the jukebox grins, then begins. And the strings start talking in a language I know from a life I tried to outgrow. It's a blood moon over broken amplifiers, feeding the fire of buried desires. Blues in the feedback, rocking the pain, dripping like oil in the rain. Every chord cuts deeper still, like it's bending against my will. No silence left to call my own, just a tone in the bone. The guitar leans like a wounded man, strings all tangled, no master plan. Every note it tries to release turns into something that won't cease. The walls sweat stories they can't erase, every lost and restless face. And I swear the room starts to spin, like the music is pulling me in. And the night don't end, it just distorts, like it's playing back all my thoughts. It's a blood moon over broken amplifiers, where sound itself gets lost in wires. Blues in the echo, rock in the flame, calling out no one's name. Yeah, I'm caught in the feedback storm, where nothing stays quiet or warm. No peace left I can own, just a tone in the bone. moon over broken amplifiers, still feeding on my deepest fires. Blues in the feedback, thunder in the sound, spinning me upside down. Yeah, I'm lost, but I still remain inside the shape of the strain. No ending, no final tone, just a bone. And the song alone. Slithering through the heat, running on gasoline and tired feet. The horizon bends like a broken chord, played by a hand that's never ignored. I got dust in my lungs and fire in my name, chasing echoes of a forgotten flame. Every signpost whispers the same old sin: turn around, you won't win. But the engine don't care. It just wants to roar and roar. It's a chrome surfing over empty deserts, where time forgets and nothing gets hurt. Blues in the tires, rock in the steel, a hunger that refuses to heal. Yeah, I'm riding where the silence burns. Every mile is a lesson learned. No mercy left in the sunless sky, just the reason why. Saw a mirage turn into a bar, selling dreams in a mason jar. A broken angel with a cigarette smile said, you've been driving for a long damn while. The radio spits out a half-dead song, like it knows I don't belong. But I keep pushing through the haze, lost in 1,000 blazing days. And the wind just drags my name in dust, like it's something it can't trust. It's a chrome surfing over empty deserts, where every truth gets buried and hurt. Blues in the engine, fire in the bone, a rider forever alone. Yeah, I'm chasing what I can't define on a road that bends time. No mercy left in the sky up high, just the reason why. If I fall, let the sand take me in, where every ending feels like a sin. I was never meant to settle or stay, just fade into the heat of the day. It's a chrome serpent over empty deserts, still crawling through forgotten letters. Blues in the engine, thunder in the chapel made of rust and broken chrome, where lost souls gather, but they never go home. Neon crosses flicker like a tired heartbeat in a town where the saints don't admit defeat. I walked in with a guitar full of scars and a pocket of dreams that won't go far. The preacher was a jukebox stuck on repeat, spitting out salvation in a half-dead beat. And the holy light feels counterfeit, like it's been burned down bit by bit. We're faded saints of the neon dust, praying to engines and rusted trucks, blues in the silence, rocking the flame, calling out no one's name. Yeah, we lost our halos on the highway line, left them burning somewhere behind. No heaven here, no divine sign, just the grind. The choir sings through a busted amp, sounding like thunder in a roadside camp. Every hymn is a broken chord, every prayer just a metaphor. I saw a sinner with a silver grin, said, "You don't leave here, you're just within." And I felt the weight of every mile in that crooked, sacred smile. And the floorboards creak like Judgment Day, but nobody knows what to say. We're faded saints of the neon dust, built from failure, faith, and rust, blues in the engine, rocking the bone, and forever drifting alone. Yeah, the light don't save us anymore, it just leaks through a cracked up door. No heaven here, no final shrine, just time. Just time. We forgot the way, lost between night and day, but we still sing, we still burn, we still never learn. We're faded saints of the neon dust, where every promise turns to rust, blues in the silence, thunder in the name. We're all just the same. Yeah, no salvation coming down the line, just endless hum of time. No heaven here, no divine, just the grind. Just the grind. reflection in the fading lights. The horizon's wide like a live grenade, and we're too far gone to be afraid. The wind screams louder than the truth we knew, saying nothing here is coming for you. We're outlaws of the electric horizon, riding where the thunder keeps rising. Blues in the engine, rock in the soul, a fire we can't control. Yeah, we're born from the dust and the flame. No one left to blame, just speed and sound and broken time, crossing every line. Saw a roadside prophet with a neon sign saying every sinner gets a second time, but his hands were shaky, his eyes were gone, like he'd been preaching to the storm too long. We laughed as the tires tore up the ground, turning silence into a savage sound, and the night leaned in just to hear us pass, like we were the last of a dying class. And the stars don't judge what we become, they just watch us burn and run. We're outlaws of the electric horizon, where every truth starts compromising. Blues in the engine, fire in the wheel, a hunger we refuse to heal. Yeah, we're ghosts in a chrome-lit sky, never learning how to die. Just speed and sound and broken time, crossing every line. If the road ever swallows our names, let it remember the flames. We were lost, we were free, just too wild to see. We're outlaws of the electric horizon, still riding, still defiant. Blues in the engine, thunder in the ride, with nowhere left to hide. Yeah, we don't stop, we don't decline, we just redefine the line. Just speed and sound and broken time, forever ours to climb. There's a crown made of wire and melted chrome, passed down through kingdoms that never found home. We wore it laughing through the acid rain, like power was just another form of pain. I've seen brothers turn to built on a shaking hand, and the sky don't bow to the names we made. It just watches them slowly fade. We are the dust-born kings of the endless ride. With broken crowns we still wear with pride. Blues in the engines, rock in the bone, ruling over nothing but stone. Yeah, we don't kneel, we don't pretend. Every beginning is a broken end. No golden heaven, no sacred sign, just borrowed time. The desert keeps records no one can read, of every ambition turned into greed. A preacher once told me power is sin, but he was already drowning in gin. I called my name in a rusty door, but it sounded like it meant less than before. So I left it there in the heat and dust, like everything else we learned to trust. And the wind just erases what we claim, leaves only echoes of flame. We are the dust-born kings of the broken land, with thorns instead of crowns in hand. Blues in the silence, fire in the sky, ruling until we die. Every empire falls the same, just a louder version of our name. No golden heaven, no divine, just borrowed time. Just borrowed time. If we fall, let the sand decide where all our failures hide. We were never meant to reign forever, just burn together. We are the dust-born kings of the night, fighting shadows made of light. Blues in the engine, thunder in the soul, still out of control. Yeah, the crown is cracked but still remains, through rust and endless chains. No ending carved in gold. Alright, just borrowed time.